Right, so what I'm going to talk to you guys tonight about is the three-step SEO strategy that guarantees results. And like I said, this is a strategy that I use for promoting local small businesses in my area that want to get first page rankings in Google. And it also helps with, MSN and Yahoo as well. Generally, if you can get ranking on the first page of Google, you're going to get really high rankings with MSN, which is now Bing, and Yahoo as well. So this works with all three of the search engines, but it's primarily for Google, since that's what most people are using nowadays, is the Google search engine. So for those of you that are maybe brand new to online and don't really understand what SEO is, SEO stands for search engine optimization. And basically what it is, it's website owners optimize or tweak their pages to help them to be more relevant in search engine results, with the hope of getting on the first page of the search engine results. Now, it's been proven time and time again with the statistics that the sites that rank in the top 3 spots and even the top 5 spots get most all of the traffic that is for a search engine keyword term. So if you can secure one of those top 3 spots, you're going to get most of the traffic, with number 1 probably getting the most, and then it degrades just a little bit as it goes down through the rest of the 3 or 5 slots. Very few people will go past the first page of search results. There's some people that will go maybe 2 pages or 3, but even those people are rare. Most people go with the very first page. Whatever info they're looking for, if it's not on the first page, they give up and don't look for it anymore. So, it's important that, if you want to get one of your websites to rank, that you try to get it on the first pages if you possibly can, and up towards the top in the top 3 or 5 if at all possible. So what I want to show you tonight is a system that I use that does do this, and it works 100% of the time for local small businesses. Now, with other websites and niche websites, it may take a little longer, but it will eventually work for them if you just don't give up on it. So there are 2 different types of optimization that you can use for your website and your pages. Either one of these will help them to rank better on the search engine results. And the 2 different types are on-page SEO and then off-site SEO. What we're going to talk about tonight is the off-site SEO. We're not going to talk about the on-page SEO. If you're running a WordPress site, there are plugins that you can get that will help you with the on-page stuff, that will tell you what you need to do for your pages to help them rank better for the keywords you're wanting to rank for. So with that in mind, I'm not going to talk about the on-page, but we're going to talk about the off-site SEO, which is probably, the on-page stuff is important, but you can make a few mistakes and, have a little leniency there, but it's the off-page SEO, off-site SEO, that's really going to help your site to rank better. Now, it should be noted that for SEO to work properly, you must be methodical about it, and you also need to give it plenty of time for your efforts to pay off. Typically, it takes anywhere from 6 weeks to 6 months for SEO to take full effect. Depending on what you're trying to rank for, it could even take longer than 6 months. For the most part, though, within 6 weeks, you should start seeing some results. And if you're not on the first page after 6 weeks, if you just stay with it, don't give up on it, you will get up on the first page of results within, a few more weeks. So we're going to talk about a 3-step system that I use, and this is the first step. The first step is to get social bookmarks. You want to use social bookmarks to start generating some buzz and traffic and lay down a base layer of backlinks. You can find a whole list of social bookmarking sites through web searches, and you can also find a list of over 700 of them at this bookmarking website that I've linked here. And like I said, this will all be in the PDF of the replay, so you'll be able to just click this link and go right to this site that has these links on it. So the plan is, with step 1, is you want to create 200 to 300 social bookmarks that link just to the home page. In other words, you're trying to get just the main domain, the main website, its front page, to show up in the search engine indexes. You want to try to get a frequency of 30 to 50 these social bookmark links for the next 6 weeks. You want to use anchor text, which is variations of the URL, your brand name, and then some general keywords. And again, all these you want to link to the main website you have, the very first page. You're not trying to do any kind of interpage linking or linking any to direct articles or anything like that. You're just trying to get your main domain to be in the index for your keywords. Now, there's lots of places where you can get these. You can manually create them. You can go to Fiverr and get them, or you could use a tool like Social Adder to get them as well. Social Adder is a program. You can get it from socialadder.com. You can get it for, best I remember, it's like $50 or $75. And they may have went to a monthly. I'm not sure on that now, but it was, you get it for like $50 or $75 for a one-time cost, but it may be a monthly charge there now. Now, this step is one that takes the longest to complete, and it's one that you can't rush. If you do rush this, it will look unnatural to Google, and they will actually, it'll hurt your rankings if you get too many social bookmarks all at once. You should allow, a good 6 weeks for this step to work. And like I said, don't be in a rush about it. Try to get, between 30 to 50 of these social bookmark links a week. Step number 2 is to get citation links and social networking profiles. These are the links that will provide another layer of high domain authority to your website. These type of links will depend on what type of site you're trying to rank. For business or lead generation sites, you want to use citations. For affiliate websites, you want to use social networking profiles. So depending on if you're trying to do website promotion for a local small business, you might want to concentrate mostly on citations. If you want to do just general affiliate marketing or niche marketing, you want to try to use just regular social networking profiles. And I give 2 links here to some places where you can get citations and a list of social networking sites that you can use. So the plan with this step is to create 50 to 100 citation links or 10 social networking profiles. And again, these need to go just to the home page. You want to try to create 25 to 50 of these a month, and with all 10 social networking profiles, they can be created immediately. The anchor text you want to use is just your brand, whatever the brand you're trying to promote. Again, there are several places where you can get these. You can manually create them. You can have a VA or somebody to outsource do them for you. Go to Fiverr and get them, or you can go to submission services like White Spark. I've used Bright Local with really good success for local small businesses. If that's what you're trying to get, is a local small business to get a first page ranking. They do a really good job at creating the citations. And for the most part, with the social networking profile creation, I usually just go to Fiverr and get those created. Just go over on Fiverr and do a search for social networking profiles and look for somebody that has, a lot of good positive reviews, and that's generally who I use. And I usually alternate with these people. I don't use the same one over and over again. I have like 3 or 4 that I'll pick, and I'll submit an order with one, wait a few weeks, and then I'll submit another order with another, and just go through 2 or 3 like that to get what I'm wanting. Now this step, like I said, you can perform this immediately while you're working on step 1. So this is one that you can do this one fairly quickly, and in the process of while you're working on step 1. And then step 3 is you want to get some high page rank authority links. These high authority links are what we use to supercharge the work that you initially did in the first 2 steps. A high authority website is defined as having a page authority of 30 plus, domain authority, and 20 plus trust flow. So these are the really trusted sites that Google sees as being authority sites that any page that they link to or mention are pages that are worth indexing and ones that Google should be paying attention to. So you want to try to get some of these links to go to help supercharge the links that you've created in steps 1 and 2. So the plan with this is to create these links again to the main home page and then a few of your inner pages. This is the one step where you do want to try to link to some of your inner pages, because it looks good to Google if you have a high authority site that links to one of your inner pages instead of just your home page. With the two previous steps, we were concentrating just on getting the main domain and website to be indexed and rank higher. With this step, we actually want to try to get some of our inner pages to rank with the high page rank authority links. Now, the anchor text should be URL variations or the brand or even exact match and long tail and related keywords. The thing is, you don't want to repeat the exact same long tail or related keywords or anchor text on the different sites where you get these links. You want to try to mix them up so it looks natural, that because people are going to link different ways on some of these sites, so you don't want all of the links to be exactly the same. Again, there's lots of places where you can get these. You can manually create them if you have private blogs. Guest posting works great for this. You can get a VA to create these, outsource them. If you have private blog networks that you have access to, this is probably one of the best places to get these kind of backlinks. Guest posts work really well, although depends on where you're getting the guest post done. It may or may not help you very much, but if it is a real high ranking blog, it gets a lot of traffic, and you can check the Alexa stats on the blog itself, see how much traffic they're actually getting. If it is a good blog that's getting a lot of traffic, then it will definitely help you. Some of the places where you can guest post, that really doesn't help you that much. Although, a backlink's a backlink, it's not going to hurt you that much to have a guest post on a blog. It's not getting a lot of traffic, but it's not going to help you that much either. Again, this is something else that you should look into outsourcing if at all possible. You can look over on Fiverr and find a few gigs that will provide these high page rank authority backlinks. But again, with these, you want to try to get one link a week until you get to page one. You don't want to create too many of these too quick. That's one mistake a lot of people make with getting these high page rank authority links, is they'll go out and get 50 or 100 of them really quick and then never go get any more. It looks better to the search engines if you just get one or two per week and on a consistent schedule of getting one or two per week. Now, the thing about this is you want to be sure that you've completed step one before you start trying to get these links. This is another mistake people make. They will try to get all these links all at once, and it looks funny to the search engines if you're getting lots of general backlinks and then all of a sudden getting high page rank authority backlinks at the same time. It looks more natural to them for you to get a lot of random backlinks first and then later on start getting the high PR links. So it's really important with this step, even though this is the one that's going to help you the most, is to wait until you've got steps one and possibly step two, which you can do step two immediately, but definitely you want to make sure that you've got step one completed first before you start this step. And again, with this one, you don't want to rush it. You just want to do one or two a week, and eventually you will get on the first page with just having one or two links a week. Now, one thing that you can do when you start getting these high page rank links is each one of them that you get, you want to ping them from some of the various ping sites so that Google will index them quicker. That's one of the things that takes a while, is for once you do get a high page rank link, it takes a while for Google to discover that you've gotten it. So if you go to some of the ping sites and ping the link that you've gotten, it will be quicker for Google to notice that you've gotten that link, and it'll help you in getting it to get you some link juice from that page rank authority site. But again, the big thing with this is you don't want to rush it. This is where people make the biggest mistake. They'll get all kinds of backlinks to start with, and then they'll go out and get a big package of high page rank links all at once, and then never go get any more after they've gotten that first initial package. If you were going to do that, if you were going to go out and pay somebody to get 5, 10, or 20 of them all at once, you want to start doing that on some sort of a methodical basis, so it looks natural to the search engines that you're getting that many of them on a consistent basis. That's why it's better to just get 1 or 2 per week as opposed to getting 10 or 20 per week, because you're going to have to keep up that mythology just to, make it look natural to the search engines. Now, like I said, this is a strategy I use for local small businesses, and you can use this for absolutely any website, and you will eventually get on the first page of Google. And best of all, once you get there, as long as you keep getting, use some links here and there, and don't stop getting links, and keep your content updated on your website, you'll stay on that first page. It won't be hard to stay there as long as you're consistent with the website and keep it updated and get natural links, plus, get some on your own to help supplement what you get from other people that will bookmark your site. Now, you can use this strategy for, like I said, for affiliate marketing or niche marketing, and especially for local small businesses. This is something that really impresses a local small business when you can show them that you can get them ranked for like a keyword of dentistry in your town, and them get the first 3 or 5 slots on the first page. It's not hard for a local small business to actually dominate the first page of listing, with 3 to 5 slots if you run this strategy right. The best thing about this is if you stick with it and don't rush it and just follow through with it, you will see results. And plus, like I said, you will see more sales, especially if you're doing affiliate marketing or niche marketing. A good plan for you to work, if you don't want to work for local small businesses, is go to some of the launch sites and look at products that are getting ready to be launched in the next 6 to 8 weeks, and go ahead and get an exact match domain name to the product name and start an SEO strategy for that product before it launches. That way, when it launches and people go to search for that product in the search engines, your site will already be on the front page of Google. Now, what I did leave out of this strategy, and it definitely helps as well, is to create a few videos and put them over on YouTube. Now, the videos don't have to be very much. They can just be, quick 1 or 2 minute videos that just, give, pretty much a slideshow and a little bit of info about the website or whatever. But it definitely helps if you have those to go along with it. And you could actually, once you've completed step 1, you could actually start a video marketing campaign at that time. Create 3 to 5 videos and start a new 6-week campaign of step 1 just to the videos that you've made. And that will also help you as well, because we all know that Google owns YouTube, and they like to show any related videos on top of search engine results. So if you start a video marketing campaign just after you've completed your regular backlinking campaign, you'll actually be doing 2 things at once. You'll be getting ranked over on the YouTube search engine, plus helping yourself to stay ranked over on the regular Google search engine results as well. So again, like I said, that's a strategy you can use if you want to go to like Muncheye or JV Launch Pro and just look at some of the launches that are coming up in the next 6 to 8 weeks. You could definitely, make a lot of affiliate sales just by having, a site that shows up or a video that shows up on day 1 of a product launch. And a lot of people work this strategy, but they're not real consistent about it. They'll actually try to get ranked right before a product launch. They will do a lot of SEO right before a product launch, so they'll be up there for the first day or 2, but then they'll quickly drop off. If you work this strategy, you could have your page listed up there above theirs or even right with theirs, and it would stay there, whereas theirs would drop off because they would, after the launch is over with, they wouldn't care about it anymore and they'd let it drop off. If it's a product that's going to stay evergreen, you could continue to make sales with it. Like I said, this is a strategy that definitely works. It works really great for local small businesses, but it works for any other keywords that you want to work, as long as you're willing, to take the time and work it and keep, getting the backlinks that you need to keep your sites ranking. Wall's asking, what is the on-page SEO plugin that you recommend? Yoast SEO is a good one, and then All-in-One SEO is another good one. Either one of those 2 are good. I think Yoast is actually probably a little bit better, because it will actually tell you about H1 tags, and then if you have bold and italic, and if you're in the title, and then what your density is of the keyword in a post over on a WordPress blog. So probably Yoast is probably a little better than the all-in-one SEO, but the all-in-one SEO is great too, and it's pretty much automatic. The all-in-one SEO is. James is asking, do you have to sign up to all the social sites? Most of them do require that you have an account with them. So that is one of the drawbacks if you're going to do this manually yourself. It is going to take quite a bit of time to set up those accounts. That's when I say it's better to outsource it, go to Fiverr or get that program from Social Adder and let it do the work for you. You can use just temporary Gmail accounts. That's what I have, is several temporary Gmail accounts that I use with it, just for this purpose. But yeah, it does require quite a bit of work setting up those accounts. That's why it's, to me, it's much better just to pay somebody on Fiverr to do it, or like I said, if you can afford to get that program, let it do it for you.